Following November's election, President Trump created a voter fraud panel asking for voter information from each state.
Tonight, we're learning that Florida has agreed to turn over some of that information to the panel, but not all of it. ABC 7's Kate Flexter is joining us live from the Supervisor of Elections to explain exactly what that means. Kate.
Good evening, Haley and Scott. The big question here is what information is public and what information is private. So we sat down with the Supervisor of Elections today to find out.
I received some phone calls and emails from voters with concerns, about the request.
Sarasota County Supervisor of Elections Ron Turner is referring to the Trump administration's request that every state provide voter data. It's a request that nearly every state has denied in one way or another. And on Thursday, Florida joined that list. The Secretary of State Ken Detzner sending this letter, which reads, quote, "We cannot fully comply with your entire request," stating that driver's license information and social security numbers cannot be released under Florida law. The president formed the panel after widespread claims that voter fraud cost him the popular vote. And point person for the panel, Kansas Secretary of State Chris Kobach, says they're only requesting public information. That could include anything from a voter's name, address, birth date, political affiliation, criminal records, military service status, and partial social security number.
Whatever a person on the street can walk in and get, that's what we would like.
And Turner says under Florida law, much of voter information is already public.
So the only thing that are not public in those voter records are your driver license number, your social security number, and your signature.
It's something Detzner's letter points out as well. But Florida Democrats argue Detzner shouldn't fulfill any of the request.
I think all voters, regardless of whatever your political party is, should be concerned because the foundation of our democracy is our vote.
Vice Chair of Sarasota's Democratic Party, Kevin Griffith, worries it could lead to voter suppression.
The biggest issue is that they're going to overstate the problem, and they're going to use that as a pretext for passing legislation that suppresses people's votes or makes it harder for people to vote.
It's still yet to be seen what exactly the panel plans to use that information for. For now, reporting live in Sarasota, Kate Flexter, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Kate.